Hi everyone, I am FMR. We are playing Endless Legend as the Cultist faction. The Cultist faction is a very unique faction of the game, and I'm very excited to show you what it does in this new guide. So let's zoom out, and we can see we are next to the end of the map, down south. So it means we're going to be isolated, which could be a good news for the Cultists. The Cultists have a difficult early game, I feel. They're kind of vulnerable, especially because their units are not very tanky and very good early game. And until you get a few minor factions under your control, you will struggle a little bit. So before we look at the characteristic of the Cultists, let's just separate our units as usual. We've encountered a new minor faction, the Horses. That's a very good news. First, because it gives us a good bonus if we were to assimilate them, and also because it's a very good infantry unit, and we lack a very good infantry unit as the Cultist. We can see this is the edge of the map, so if I toggle on the Fidzi, I've got two anomalies here, one anomaly there, and that's the edge of the map. So I'm going to move over there and try to see what we've got there. We're also gonna search this ruin on the way. That's a quest, not really interesting for me. I would prefer just dust, but it might lead us to some others. Ooh, two more anomalies over there. The igloo larvae and the hidden springs. So I'm searching for a location. Contrary to all the other faction, if you watch my other guides, you know I always say focus on industry first for your first city. You probably know that the Cultists can only have one city, which means they cannot expand. That changes their gameplay completely. It means you don't really need to worry too much about industry for your first city, because that's gonna come when you're gonna control and convert villages. Instead, what you need is to be able to convert these villages very fast. It's going to be gold. The gold is your most important dust. Sorry, I always refer to dust as gold. Dust is the most important thing you'll need with influence, but obviously you don't get influence from the tiles. Then you need research, because you need to progress as soon as possible. You don't need to lag behind. And then you'll need industry and food, probably in the other order. So dust, science, food, industry. That's your priorities for the Cultist. So let's search for a location that has very decent amount of gold. I can see a good gold anomaly here. That's fine. If I expand a bit over there, we'll see. I've got two units, one here, one there. I've stemmed them separately as usual. Now I'm going to separate my hero like that, and I'm gonna send him over there. That cold region usually is good for research, so that might be interesting. I will also as well, oh, I forgot to research. I should have done that with the hero as well. That would have given me extra experience. I'm gonna research these ruins, and I got Breakwall, which is an okay weapon. Not really interesting, to be honest. As it costs titanium early game, it's not that great. So what do we have here? Gold deposit and northern loam. Not really interesting. Doesn't give us any extra gold. A little bit disappointing by my starting position. So what options do I have? I can postpone my settling, the settling of my first city by one turn, maybe two. However, if I do that, I need to make sure that the region I'm going to move to is going to be better than the one I have. So when settling, as I said, you want to get a place where you got great dust, good science, good food, and okay industry. But more importantly, you need to think about the future, because as the Cultists, you're going to expand quite a lot. What you'll need is some space to get some district. And these Cultists have the ability to get districts up to level 3, which is quite amazing. It will give you great bonuses. So if I were to settle, let's say here we've got two anomalies, That will be kind of okay, because I can have space to expand there and do a triangle like that. Got a ruins here, which is quite annoying, but if I start my triangle here, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a few districts already. And then I can probably expand a little bit south and break the triangle, because anyway my happiness will be up to 100%. I can maybe expand over there as well. So that would be a decent thing to do. This is probably good because it's 2 good anomalies, but it's stuck in a corner, so expanding from there would have to be in a double line there like that, and it will be blocked by the ruins, so not a good place to settle. Let's try to go over there, but it seems to be some rocky thingy here, so that kind of prevents me from doing something like that, or some kind of triangle here. Anyways, these are food anomalies, so not something I really want to. I don't know what's up north, so I think I'll have to settle in my region. So what do we have here? Great food, okay industry, bad science, not good enough for me, and 9 gold. 9 gold is okay. If you have a river, it's always good to settle next to rivers, because you can get the technologies called aquapulvistics. It gives us dust dredger for extra dust on river tiles, but we don't have any river nearby, so let's forget about it. This is pretty good. 1, 1, 7, 12. 4, 2, 7, 14 is probably better, just because of, well, extra everything. However, it's stuck next to a village and ruins, so in terms of expansion it will have to be a double line like that, which I guess can work. That's not enough dust, not enough science. We have enough dust over there. 8, 6, ooh! 10 dust, 9 science. This is probably the best science starting position I can get. Even better, 11 here. 10. So this is 15 dust. This is better slightly, but there's ruins nearby, and the ruins are going to be annoying in my plan to expand. Actually, it could be fine. So I'm thinking here, that's 4 industry, 2 food, 4 food, 2 industry, 4 food, 4 industry. I don't care about the happiness. As I said, you're gonna have only 1 region, so you're not gonna get expansion disapproval, so very quickly you're gonna have 100% happiness. Could go here, 10, 14, that's probably the best position. I'd like to get some expansion towards the river as well, and I can kind of start in a double line. Yeah, it could work. 10, 11, 10, 14... Oh, so here I tried 3 dust for 1 industry. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna settle here. Quick tip. I'm gonna rename my city as capital because it's boring and I only have 1, so actually let's call it my precious, because that's my only city, and actually that doesn't fit. My precious. So let's do it like that. So first, building first, as usual, the Founders Memorial. I cannot wait 9 turns, so I need to assign my population to it. It's going to get 4 turns, which is probably the worst start you've ever seen me having. However, it's fine, because as you can see, I want to prioritize my quest and the faction quest. That's what I'm gonna do next. Let's quickly have a look at the characteristic of the cultist. So they do not produce any settler, and they can get districts up to level 3, which is amazing. They get great bonus from that. How do you expand? You expand through conversion of minor faction villages. You need to convert them. To convert them, you need to first pacify them or destroy them, attack them, and then you need to convert them using influence. They're gonna give you a busy bonus from their tiles and the tiles surrounding them, and you're gonna get strategic and luxury resources if you've got the technologies needed or in the same region. As well, they're gonna spawn mercenary units every, I can't remember, any turn. They cannot be retrofitted, but they're gonna be a great source of income, so that's great for you. They've got extra fortification on their city. That's very good because they have only one city, so it's very vulnerable, and it's a great target for everyone else. To catch your city and raise them, you get industry stockpile and you get science stockpile if you research this. You also will get extra experience on your converted villages in your empire if you research the We Are Legion technology. And your units are the Fanatic, which is a very good or very decent cavalry unit. They've got the Nameless Guard, which is a ranged unit, very good, especially once they get the item from the quest. And the Preacher, which at first looks quite bad, but actually they've got a very good buff, which is the Unleashed Potential. So it's always good to have like one in any army, especially for certain minor factions army. Got your main quest. You start with Language Cohere because you need to get these quests for your minor faction villages going as soon as possible. And military science is already researched, which means you can build extra fortification and extra unit slots for your militia in your city. So that's it for the Cultist. So your plan early game is to be able to convert these villages. So to convert the nearby villages, you need to first talk to them, and then, well, convert them if you pacify them first, so you can bribe them or finish the quest, or you can attack them. If you attack them and destroy the village, it costs double the cost of influence. So you probably don't want to do that. As much as possible, you want to finish the quest and bribe them if you cannot finish the quest. Right, that's it for our first turn. And I haven't researched anything. So if you know me, my research order is kind of similar as usual. Mill Foundry, this time I'm going to go Empire Mint because dust is so important. As I said, I'm going to need it to bribe third parties, then Public Library and Cultivation. I'm not going to research Sewer System at all. After that, I might get that because I've got Titanium in my starting region. I might get the Fanatic as well. And access to the Mercenary Market. That's gonna be it for my Era 1 technologies, I think. We're gonna discuss this a little bit soon. So my main quests actually start with converting 2 minor faction villages. That's gonna be probably slightly longer than with any other faction. But that's fine, because after the second part of your quest you're gonna get an awesome item. So let's parley with this guy. To pacify the eyeless ones in General Das, find and destroy the village located in nearby region holding kidnapped units. Well, actually I need to destroy these guys. Let's see first what's there. Oh, that's rubbish. That's utterly rubbish. So because my quest for this guy involved killing these guys, I cannot get a quest from these guys, which is just the worst thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna assign these guys to this army. I should have done that before. I'm gonna attack them and get the reinforcement from my militia. I'm going to record the battle offline, so you don't have to see that. It's not going to be a very interesting battle, and then probably that will trigger the second part of the other quest. However, if I have to convert them, that will cost me double the amount of influence, so I'm not really happy about that. So I actually fought them, sorry, I skipped the end battle screen, and I managed to not kill them entirely. There was one guy left with like 10 HP, so I'm I'm not really happy about that. However, I got to keep my preacher to full health, and I lost a bit of health on my hero. But he did great damage. Not an awesome start, but let's keep moving. So you will move there. Yeah, I can get another quest from these guys. Finish mill foundry, that's fine. I still need to wait 2 more turns. And I'm actually going to get that faster. And I would like to get extra population faster as well. That's gonna come at some point. So let's finish that guy. I can auto battle that now. That's it. I finished one part of the quest. I get extra dust, which is good. And then I just need to return to them. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. And I've pacified them. Very good. So with this guy, I'm going to move there. I would love to be able to reassign. I would have preferred to reassign my hero to my city. But because I had to fight, I didn't do it. And the reason is because he's got influence boost. And as I said, dust and influence are my most valuable resources in this game. As you can see, I'm not producing a lot of influence. That's not good enough. I need to do something about it soon. This is not going to be a great village to convert, because it's going to give me 3 science and 2 dust, 2 industry and 2 food. This is because it's kind of on the border of the region. Here it's going to be much better in terms of dust, so I would much prefer to get these guys. So let's search these ruins. You will go here. Search these ruins. I would prefer to get villages on the sides rather than more inland, in case there's another enemy faction over there. That will be easier to defend. There's less chances that someone is on the side, more likely to be on the main part of the map. But if it's further away, it's going to be harder to defend. You're going to go talk to this guy. We're going to search here. Nothing. You are going to be my early game governor. So as soon as possible, I'm going to reassign you. So I'm going to make you a better governor. So I will need something like 20 influence to convert them. I'll need to keep that in mind. Oh, an enemy faction is over there. 23 for the first one. Bring by a glass steel. That's going to be very hard to do. Eyeless one as well. Oh, the same as these ones. What's their bonus? The eyeless one, I don't know yet. That could be a very interesting village to convert. So I'm gonna go ahead and bribe them. Good. And I will, as soon as I get the influence, I will try to convert them. So anyone there? The Seratan. Okay. Pizza here will be okay. Food and industry, which is what I actually miss. And if they can give me dye, you know, all the best. So I got extra population. I actually got it 1 turn before, so I'm gonna move it to influence. I'm gonna queue Empowerment and Public Library, which are not gonna take 9 turns because I'm gonna get my Mill Foundry next. It's good. Let's see what we got here. Dorgeshi. Let's talk to you guys. Fragile piece. Discover if we can trust them. Verifies the traditional story of the Fed. between the roving clan and the Orgeshi by producing 64 dust in your city to buy ancient artifacts. 64 dust, that's quite a lot. Actually, it's a quest that I will complete at some point. So it's probably a village I will convert later on, and it got great fizzy output. So that's gonna be a good target. That's gonna be a good target as well. That's also gonna be a good one. I've got 3 potential villages I can take care of. Return to the village when you're ready to give them 50 dust. Yes, I can give you 50 dust. I got 10 extra influence, which means in 2 turns I'll be able to convert a village. Fantastic. But they need 5 glass steel, and that's bad for me. First, it's going to be really expensive, because I will have to buy it, or I should just produce it. So I'm going to queue that next. So that's great. That's great, but that's not for now. And this one is good. So if I can get these 3 village early on, that's gonna be awesome. I can take care of these 2 later. I don't need 5 villages in my early game. So what should I do next? I'd like to discover with my neighbor. And I'm gonna search these ruins. Empire plan. We're gonna talk about Empire plan very soon. I'm not gonna worry too much about the naval facilities. This is covered kinda in the Morgor guide. And oh, I cannot go that way. Okay. There's a cliff. And I mean, the cultists are not very good on the sea like any other faction but the Morgor. However, this is very close by, so I might do something about it, but that's kind of mid-late game decision I would do. Oh, this has already been searched. 10 die. I got 10 die for extra influence, which I will do as soon as I assign my governor to the city. And extra happiness. Happiness I'm gonna do now, because later on I'll always be 100%, so I'm not gonna need this at all. And actually I can assign my hero right now, which means I can trigger that as well. Perfect. So I'm gonna get great amount of influence. I'll be able to go here and get this village as my first converted one. And then I need glass steel, so that's gonna take a few more turns. I'd like to show you the next phase of the quest as well, so we're gonna have to wait. That's gonna be hard for us. When I say hard, I mean I might get pressure from these 2 factions. I'm in my corner, they might see me as an easy target. Ooh, look at the number of anomalies. Oh, that would have been an awesome start for us. Look at that. So much science. So what are we doing in my precious? We keep building influence. Yeah, I can always get some more influence. I'm gonna get better dust soon, so that's fine. Then I could rebuild that, but I'm less interested. I could build a borough, or I could build a public library. I'm doing okay in terms of science, so borough might be a good idea. Or Orses, that's gonna give me extra population. And I will be able to... No, I don't want to convert this one. And I need my glass steel, which I'll be able to get in a couple of turns. So, public library. I'm gonna keep it like that for now. So, I don't really want to go in their territories. Because if they spot me, they might see this as an aggression, and I don't want to feel them threatened. Forgotten. Forgotten is, I would say, okay as a neighbor. They're not gonna give me too much early pressure, I feel, so it's good. I have to retreat, otherwise I would lose the unit. Oh, okay. That's not good. Not good for me. I'm probably gonna have to sell this unit next turn. What a rough start we've got. Okay, let's go there. Oh, I can't parley because this is the village I need to give glass steel. Right. So you're probably gonna die next turn. I'm going to need public library very soon, but I cannot buy that because I need dust to buy the glass steel later on. I might be able to produce it faster. Retreat again, and let's go away. Should I pacify that village on the way? Yeah, I think I should. Convert. And because it's in a region that it's not mine, it's much more expensive. But I've got so much influence, I'm okay with it. So they give me 13 food, 6 population, 2 science and 8 dusts. So that's even better than a borrow for the price of a few influence points. And I get a free unit, which I could sell once I get the market. Talking about market, I'm gonna queue it right now. Oh, that's this village I need to talk to. Okay. So, I could spend my 12 influence points on this to get even more. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I can do this as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. So the great thing with Cultists is because they have one city, they only gonna spend influence the cost of one city, which is not a lot. So at the end of the game, you can get the 4th level of Empire Plan maxed out on everything, and it's still gonna be kind of cheap. So perfect for you. I'm going for that. Hopefully that's gonna speed up a little bit my research, and I'm gonna get even more dust. I need 84 for that quest, so that I'm kind of far away from it. Okay, I'm gonna build seed storage after the glass steel building. That's fine, and I should I'm probably gonna lose that. Someone reach era 2. Okay. I'm gonna say bye-bye to my preacher. I'm gonna auto-fight that. I didn't give any damage at all, that's fine. I'm not too worried. So what are we gonna do with that guy? Because now we're stuck. I need to send him back. In my precious, I'm gonna build that. Oh, one more turn. Ooh, my mistake. I'm gonna get the seed storage. And let's see if I build this. One turn. It's probably better to build that first, because that's gonna give me plus 12. That borrow is gonna give me plus 5, but some industry as well. Yeah, why not? Okay, converting one of our villages. Now we will dare anything involving knives and necks. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you know, you kinda expanded towards me quite aggressively, so that I actually think I might have to build these two things at some point. Okay. I can get my glass steel extractor now. I'm gonna get that into next turn, please. Yep, like that. And my last population is gonna be spent on dust. I'm going to rebuild that as well for the extra population. So I want that guy. Yeah, I want to get this village now. I'm probably gonna lose this one. I'm gonna have to go back there. And I'm gonna get the market. Ah, but that's not the market I want. That's not gonna let me buy glass steel. Sometimes. Okay, extra dust. I'm pretty rich. I'm very happy about that. This guy will have to stay around there. I'm gonna get my glass steel. That's good. Few more turns. 5 more turns. That's fine. Horses, and then maybe I'll have to build some units. So I might have to convert horses. And let's think about it a little bit later. I've got a few more turns before doing that. Okay, mercenary market is done. I could research that, but I'm not too worried. Could research this as well, but I'm gonna get the fanatic. I'm gonna get it in 2 turns. That's good. Let's see what we've got over there. I'm gonna send my unit outing. No need to keep him. I can sell him now, but I don't want to. You army, yeah, and move over there. You're gonna be my new scout. Horses in 2 turns, and then I might want to do these 2 things. I don't need that much dust now. So I'm going to do fortification. And a fanatic as soon as possible to explore over there. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Influence, would be good to get the extra influence. But I'm gonna keep people on industry. I want this to be done quickly. And now I've got extra population, so that's fine. That's very good. I can move you here. Oh, I saw a demon. I saw a demon. So more influence. Gold is kind of okay at the moment. I don't have much money to spend anyway. I could, yeah, I should probably bribe them. It's gonna take me too many turns to do anything. So let's get this village and this village. I can research here. They don't like me anyway. They already have 6 units in there. Wow. Whoop. Yeah, I search your wings. Your ruins. Don't be mad. Okay. Fanatic next turn. That's fine. And then the borough. You go here. Extra dust. And media. Great. That's gonna be another quest. That's again not great. Great location for passive converted village, but it's okay. So I want. Gonna get that. So let's talk a little bit about what you're gonna do in the late game with the cultists. You're gonna get as many villages as possible, but you don't want to expand too far. What you want to do is get your main city to be a huge one with great production capacity, so you can get a very, very big army very fast. Once you get that very big army, you get the item from your quest. You should be able, with some nameless guards and some tanky minor faction units, you should be able to have very, very good armies that can destroy these kind of cities very quickly. So, research. I said actually I want that so I can buy some resources, and then I might go for this for the extra influence, and then the guard, and then this. Just to explain, the guard is going to be my main ranged unit, so I want him soon if I want to start building an army to defend myself. I want extra influence, as I said before, and this is going to give me extra experience on my converted units, so it's quite important. 4 turns to get Imperial coinage, that's too many turns. That's not good enough for me, so I'll see what I need to do. First of all, let's modify this guy to give him extra movement. I just want him to be my scout, so 8 movement is great. And I'm going to build only 1, thank you. And if I put a district in the middle, can I get extra science? So if I have to do my triangle, it will have to be like that, which is not great. This is awesome though. Doesn't give me extra the science I need, so I'm not too happy about that. I'm probably gonna have to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna build this and then a fanatic. So, if I want that in 2 turns, I can do it like that. And I'm okay with that. Media unit. Hopefully they're not gonna attack me. And for them I need the glass steel, which I'm gonna get next turn. So actually, I don't care that much about that anymore. I'm gonna keep it. No, actually I'm gonna... No, yeah, better like that. And I don't need that many people on research. Yeah, it's good. So it's a bit of a difficult start. Reason is the quests were crap. And I got neighbors which threaten my converted village and my city, so it's not good. However, it's going to be okay. Might lose this guy, but there's already another one that popped, so I can always sell him. 5 Palladian, perfect. I can only move there. I'm gonna sell him right now before I lose him. Got my 8 glass steel, I'm happy to give it to them. And now they're pacified, so I need to go here to convert them. Then I'm gonna go and convert these guys. And then I should be a pretty happy cultist. So this guy in 2 turns, that's good. I've got money, and I've got... I can get more money and more influence. Perfect. This starts to look a little bit better once I get these 2 villages. I might think of attacking this guy. The cultists rely heavily on war, so that needs to be kept in mind. What is this one? Oh! 64, that was 64. Fantastic. So now I need to... 50 dust, you can buy their trust. You do it quickly. 6 turns. Yeah, I can do that. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I cannot retreat, so yeah, I'm gonna lose my village. That's rough. So these guys first, then these guys. And I should have my 2 converted village after that. Finally. So... Getting a bit rough. Good that I've got Palladian and some glass steel production. And if I get the village from this region, I'm gonna get titanium, and here I'm gonna get titanium as well, so... That's good. And it's winter. And they are going to fight me. I have failed. What? You have failed to complete the quest. Why? Bloody hell, you've forgotten. You really annoy me. Okay, let's go that way. Got my fanatic. I'm gonna send him over there. See what we get. And here I'm going to simulate you guys. I'm going to retrofit you guys. I need an army. I need to take care of the annoying Forgotten. Do I want the extra movement? Yes. They're so slow. I need the extra movement. They're gonna be very expensive, but I need to build a few of them. I need to build at least 2. Oh my god. That's long. However, I don't need that much dust now. And oh, do I need that much science? Yes, I want the nameless god as well. In terms of influence, I need to keep that level of influence, and I'm gonna get that extra. Yeah, that's good. Science, extra dust, and production reduction on units. That's already cheaper. Maybe I'll do what's that? A borrow in the middle. Or maybe Glory of the Empire. Oh, what a rough start. So you move there, you move there. And pacified village. Good for me, but it means there's probably another faction over there. Guess it's okay. I should probably pacify these guys as well. These guys. This is a very bad start because by turn 22 I would expect to have at least 2 converted villages. I had 1, but I need 2. A roaming army. I'm going to... yeah, these guys. Hopefully they're not gonna attack me next. Hopefully. Otherwise this would be the worst guide ever. So in terms of Fitzy, what is it gonna be? We're gonna have food. Probably some science as well. I'm gonna convert them. And then... wow, look at these anomalies. Oh yeah, I saw that already. And I pacified these 2. Yeah, that's fine, that was the quest. That's good. I'm being a little bit picky on the villages I want to convert. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should just grab these 2 and stop here. Hello. Altar for Riga is available. That's my fanatic. Another eyeless 1 village, which is gonna give me science. But this one was more interesting for food and production. And titanium. As you can see, the cost was more expensive, 42 already. Okay, now you go home. And do I want to convert these guys? Probably too expensive. Oh, 69. So let's think. Fitzy wise, yeah, that's definitely worth it. Convert. Much better than this one or this one. So I've got 3 villages now, they're not too far away, they're far from my enemies. I'll need to be careful if there's anyone there, which there might be. But I'll know it because they're gonna settle in this region. So once this is done, I'll know what to look out for. Okay, wow, look at this. So much good stuff here. That's when you regret not being necrophage or some crazy expanding faction. Could use these for extra food on my city. Let's think a little bit about it. I think it doesn't matter when I do it, so I'm gonna do it now. And let's look at research. My research is quite bad. I need to improve on that, which means I probably need that. And then I need to get bigger armies. And I want to modify my nameless guards to be using... Forgotten I have a flying unit. I could use Flying Slayer, but it's probably later in the game. So... yeah, I'm still gonna go with that. More damage. And then I'm going to give you extra initiative, and that's it. Okay. How is my city doing? I got one rumbler, which is going to be useful for the next part of the quest, and I'll get Glorious Empire very soon. And after that, should get that, and I'm going to expand again. I'm going to expand here. Alright, I should probably put less people there and more people on science. That's my bad. So a new quest studied... oh, Pet Son, that's a funny quest actually from the OSS. I'm gonna get Igor's gift, which gives minus 50% on the city and cost 1. Very interesting pet. I need to inspect the ruins with a hero to do that, so I'm not gonna do that because I don't have the hero. 15 die. Perfect. And then 25 die. Even more perfect. Assimilate 1. I already have 1 assimilated. Giving me a warning, yeah. Whatever. Okay. So here... Series band. Sales for army. That's okay. Parlay 10 die, 10 quicksilver. Cannot buy quicksilver yet. Bribe them, but I'm not really interested. So you're going back home. Probably gonna get that village at some point. And yeah, I said I'm gonna move stuff to science. Good. I do hope my quest will progress, because I did assimilate. Yes, I did assimilate a minor faction. Search the temple ruins with at least 2 level 2 minor faction units in your army. Probably these ruins. So I'm going to do that now. And once this is done, I'm going to stop that video. I need to be careful of the border keys, so I need to go back here. Okay, that way. Where are we going? I'm gonna go that way. Great movement, I love that for my scouts. And yeah, I knew it. I knew they were gonna do it. It's okay, I'm gonna tackle them at some point. I'm going to need some nameless guards. And I'm gonna use as much of my influence as I can. So this and this, because I need to be a powerhouse very quickly. Okay. So you go straight here. You're gonna be done with that in 1 turn. Search here. Another faction here. It's good for me that I know there's no other faction here. Great. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. So many villages. Okay, research here, extra dust, and I will go and talk to these guys. Okay, let's search these ruins. And now I've got the order of Isiver. And that's 35% bonus on defense, 35 on initiative, and 35 on damage, only for Cultist and regeneration too. This is the best item for your units. Definitely the best. Assign a Cultist hero to the city for 10 turns. Yeah, it's gonna be gone down very soon. And I'm going to change that and retrofit my armies. Look at that, fantastic stats. Makes it a bit expensive in terms of glass steel and titanium, but I've got glass steel and titanium available, so that's all the best for me. You go home, please. You still have 4 movement. Okay, well, you get out of here. Good. I'm going to sell you, and I'm going to sell you as well. I don't need you yet. And I'm going to send you up north just to look at what my neighbors are doing. Nope. Okay. Okay, so I think you get the idea of what you should do as the Cultists. It's all about influence, dust, or bribes. And yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Retreat. Fine. So you want to convert... I'm missing... I'm gonna get that next turn, that's fine. So that's the one where I retreated, and that's another one. I'm gonna auto-battle that. Good. Okay, so you got the idea. You want as many minor factions as villages as possible. You want to get a lot of influence so you can convert minor villages, sorry, not minor. My next target would probably be over there, because this is undefended. And my second goal will be to get a better army. So I've got my 2 forces, which I'm probably gonna retrofit soon, if needed. And then I'm going to take that village, that city, sorry. Wow. Okay. That is some aggressive play from you. So I need to get these guys back. And you're gonna move back to the city. I'm gonna end this video here. I think I might keep playing this for quite some time. This is a very interesting game, very challenging. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that guide. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment. Please subscribe, share and like, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.